on to Todd, in effect saying, yes. And then when you abruptly changed your tune and said, no, Todd respected that? Even though he was angry and felt rejected?
Objection. Counsel is calling for a conclusion.
I will rephrase. Miss Saybrook, prior to the night of the spring fling, did Todd Manning ever try to force you to have sex with him against your will? Verbal response, please.
No.
Your mom is one tough cookie.
Sometimes too tough. Speaking of your free will, is it true that you went to the spring fling voluntarily as Kevin Buchanan's guest?
Yes. I needed to escape, to forget.
And to help you forget, you started drinking?
Yes.
And dancing?
Yes.
And then somewhere in between your first drink and your 6th to 10th drink, you danced with Kevin Buchanan, Powell Lord, and Zachary Rosen?
It was a wild party. I wanted to just jump right in so that I could get rid of the pain, at least for a little while.
Is that why you kissed Powell Lord in full view of everyone at the party to get rid of the pain?
No, I was just trying to get somebody jealous.
Whatever your reasons, Marty, you were the one who kissed Powell Lord on the lips, not the other way around.
Yes, I kissed Powell, but I wasn't trying to lead him on. He knows that.
How was he supposed to know that? How is anyone who was at that party supposed to know what was in your thoughts when your actions spoke so loudly for themselves? Miss Saybrook, you can't begin to point to one public act that shows that you didn't want to have sex with Todd, Zach, and Powell.
What happened in public doesn't matter. It's what they did to me in private, upstairs, in Kevin's room that counts. That's where they raped me.
Yes, that's where they had sex with you. Consensual sex, isn't that what you mean?
Rape. It was rape. You have my word on that.
Your word. Very well, Miss Saybrook. Why don't we examine just exactly what your word means? Miss Saybrook, you seem to be the kind of person who leaves a paper trail everywhere she goes. Medical records, police records. This one, for instance. Last fall, you were charged with crashing a motorcycle through the window at the Banner Building.
Now, just hold it right there. Your Honor, the witness's supposed police record has no bearing on this case. I mean, we could drag Todd Manning's traffic violations or Mr. Rosen's parking tickets into this, but this is a rape trial.
I am not interested, Your Honor, in Miss Saybrook's many brushes with
There she goes again, Your Honor.
Only her veracity.
Time out. I'll allow, but within limits, Miss Gannon. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Saybrook, you don't deny running the motorcycle through the Banner window, do you?
You know I don't. You were my lawyer then.
Yes. I remember. What I remember most was when you were first questioned about the incident by our own district attorney, Mr. Gannon, you denied having any involvement. And then you proceeded to lie to me, your own defense attorney.
Is that a statement, a closing argument, or a question?
You're absolutely right, counsel. Miss Saybrook, did you lie to Mr. Gannon and to me?
I was afraid my probation would be revoked if
You were on probation at the time?
Careful, Miss Gannon.
For whatever reasons, Marty, you lied, didn't you?
Yes, I lied, but I...
Reverend Carpenter, Swade, Pruitt, Todd, Manning, you lashed out at them. You, in your own words, tried to get back.
Your Honor, I thought we were sticking to the boundaries here. Now, if counsel is allowed to cross the line in this way...
Sustained. The jury will disregard the last question And you, Miss Gannon, you will stay on the narrow path.
Yes, Your Honor. Veracity, Miss Saybrook. This winter, I had an occasion to experience your regard for the truth. Another example of your regard for the truth. When Bo Buchanan and I were investigating the death of his wife, Sarah, we questioned you as to your whereabouts on the night of Thanksgiving, and you lied to us, didn't you, Miss Saybrook?
I was not responsible for Sarah's death. I was nowhere near that accident.
No, you weren't. But you still lied about it. Doesn't that say something, Miss Saybrook? That even when you're innocent, your first impulse is to lie.
Oh, and no one believes you no matter what you say.
I know. It's like the little boy who cried wolf.
Yes.
Or rape.
Objection!
Sustained.
Veracity, Miss Saybrook. Like the time you and Jason Webb pretended to have an affair in order to deceive Kevin Buchanan and Leanne Demarest.
We had a good reason. A very good reason.
Yes, there's always a reason, isn't there?
Jason sacrificed himself for Leanne and the baby. And I helped him.
You lied for him.
I helped him.
You lied for him.
Yes, I lied.
Let's get quite specific about it. You were the one who thought up the idea of deceiving Kevin Buchanan and Leanne. You thought up the lie, didn't you, Marty?
Yes.
Which brings us to this trial. In your initial charge, there were 4 young men that were accused of raping you. Kevin Buchanan was the 4th, wasn't he?
I made a mistake.
A mistake? You were under oath to tell the truth. You accused an innocent man. You call that making a mistake?
I was confused. I was wrong about Kevin, but I didn't lie, and I'm not lying now.
How do we know that you're not lying now? When your whole history tells us that you don't know fact from fiction, truth from false? When have you ever told the truth?
Just stop, please.
Go on, Miss Saybrook. Go on, tell the court. When in your whole life have you ever spoken the truth?
Will you stop, for God's sake? That's enough. Order! Order! I want order in this courtroom. Order! Order! This court will come to order. I have given you a free hand until now. Now, if you continue with this line of questioning...
That won't be necessary, Your Honor. I've heard all I needed to hear from this witness.
You may step down, Miss Saybrook.
Nora, that was brilliant.
Miss Gannon, that was devastating.
What's with Carol?
That's a good question.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, the prosecution rests.
Your Honor, the defense requests a sidebar. In light of the specious and contradictory testimony of the prosecution's star witness, the defense requests a directed verdict of not guilty.
Motion's denied. Miss Gannon, the defense will begin presenting their case when we resume tomorrow morning. This court is adjourned.
All right.